Hey, good afternoon, guys. Little afternoon 20.
I did talk to them, and I Echo Alpha.
Oh, 44 here. It's been sunny, but I guess we got a little snow coming Friday night. They're saying down to about 11 degrees and somewhere from Flores to...
The X-ray 1 Delta 59. Oh, thank you, Nancy 9 Mike Mike. Kilowatt 9 Delta X-ray radio. Yeah, I'm kind of quick on the draw. It's Kilowatt 9. South Carolina.
Look at this ass. What's up, Justin? Look at this idiot. This is KB2UKA is the frequency in use. I guess it is.
Good audio, sounding good. Everything
Seems to be working well. 5 and 9. QTH outside of a little town called Monticello, Illinois, which is east central Illinois. And name is Rich, Romeo India Charlie Hotel. QSL?
This is KB2UKA is the frequency in use. Nothing heard. CQ, 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 KB2UKA. CQ, CQ, 20 meters. Kilowatt Bravo 2, United Kilowatt America. CQ, 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 CQ20, KB2UKA, Long Island, New York, standing by and listening. The frequencies in use? CQ, 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 20 meter, KB2UKA. CQ, CQ, CQ20, Kilowatt Bravo 2, United Kilowatt America, Long Island, New York, standing by and listening. CQ, 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 20 meter, KB2UKA. CQ, CQ, CQ20, Kilowatt Bravo 2, Uniform Kilowatt Alpha, Long Island, New York, standing by and listening.
If I'm not down, the frequencies in use at 226. Thank you.
I didn't realize that. No worries. I'll QSY KB2UKA.
Thank you. I know you asked, and I was in the middle of listening to a really interesting story, so I really appreciate you not being angry. KP4ZM.
No, I don't get angry. You have a great afternoon. Take care.
See ya. Okay, unfortunately, a really nice guy was calling CQ, and I missed a lot of that story, but what I got was that you heard it on the scanner that there was something in the sky.
Whiskey Mexico.
Alpha Tango.
Yes, sir. Whiskey 5 Bravo Yankee. The name here is Howard. You're 5 and 7 in Texas. Over.
Hear anybody? So I set up and I call a few CQs, and generally after one or two, I'll finally maybe get somebody coming back. But I think a lot of guys fire up the radio anymore. They look at the fan adapter, see hardly anything on the fan, and shut the radio back off. But I don't know. Maybe that's just a thought of mine that's not totally true.
KB2UKA is the frequency in use. KB2UKA is the frequency in use. Is it occupied? Nothing heard. CQ 20 meters. KB2UKA. CQ 20. Kilowatt Bravo 2, United Kilowatt America, CQ 20 meters, Long Island, New York, standing by and listening.
KB2UKA, this is Whiskey Alpha 9, Whiskey Uniform Delta. Hi, Doug.
What is going on, Arthur? Sounding good, man. Sounding really good, Alan.
Not much. Still trying to get this radio to sound good and learning a lot. So I was wondering how you're doing. Didn't think that 20 meters was going to open up. I heard you call, I think, a guy in Europe. And then I took a look at YouTube and saw you were on, and then kind of followed you around, and here I am.
We're good. We're good. I'd normally be on 40 at this time, but I don't know, about a month ago, every few days around this time, I've got somebody somewhere in the neighborhood is turning something on, and it pops my noise floor like unbelievably. It might be gone by now, I don't know, but I see signals here. You are sounding great. It's the best I've heard you, Alan. So you must have been doing a lot of work.
Well, I have. You can tell me about your, I know you were putting in a receive antenna. You can tell me about that on the next go around. Yeah, I've been working on it. You know, I got the Flex, and, you know, I had trouble with that Scarlett USB adapter, but more importantly, I found that the Flex, you know, wasn't correctly reproducing my audio, and it just took me a while to run that down. So, you know, I guess it's not a good plug for the Flex audio, you know, versus, you know, your SDR or the Anons. I do like my Flex, but I'm starting to understand its audio limitations. So anyway, so I've added some EQ inside the Flex to try to fix it. And You're hearing the results of that now. Over.
Yeah, it's very, very clear. It's the best I've heard you sound. Look, I think you could get them all to sound good. Like I've heard not good sounding flexes, and I think they're a little bit more fickle with the audio. But I've also heard, Bill K1WIL runs a flex. It sounds great. A lot of guys have them sounding really, really good. I have not. I've been so busy. And plus we had like it's been snowing all day here. It was 65 like 2 days ago. Nothing really stuck. It's all slush out there, but it's been snowing all day. I haven't had time to get it down yet. I'm gonna attempt to put it down this weekend. It should be like a 30-minute job. The coax will probably take me an hour, but it should be 30 minutes all in.
Okay, and you're expecting that's going to help reduce some of your noise?
Yes, I'm really putting it down for 80 meters. It'll work everywhere. But I have no issue here. I have no issue anywhere above here. I normally don't have any issue on 40 meters except every, third afternoon. But 80, I usually have an S8, S9 noise floor. So if I could get that down to a 5 or a 4, that would be golden. It'll be a good experiment.
Okay, yeah, I was kind of following you on when you were telling the other guys back on 40 meters, I think, last week. So it sounded interesting and didn't sound like a big investment, and so surely worth the try. So for ID, this is WA9WUD. If you want to try and work some others, I'll let you go, and thanks for the report.
All right, Alan, yeah. I'll call CQ a little bit. I think conditions are good. 20 is very, very quiet. So, I don't know. We'll see what we got. We'll see what happens. Whiskey Alpha 9, Whiskey Uniform Delta, KB2UKA, 73.
73, Doug. And by the way, you're 5x9 plus about 4 here in Michigan. So 73, and we'll catch up with you later.
How's this 3K profile sounding?
Oh, 3K sounds great. You wanna go wider? It looks like we got some room here.
Nah, I'm good. I'm gonna call CQ. If I'm up here, I usually just leave it at 3K. But I worked on this one this week. I think it's good.
Yeah, you're sounding really, really good. So 73, and have a good week.
All right, take care, my friend. This is KB2UKA, Long Island. If anyone copies, I'm standing by. Kilowatt 4, very, very low copy. Try one more time. Negative copy, I'm sorry. CQ, 20 meter, KB2UKA, CQ. Kilowatt Bravo 2, United Kilowatt America, Long Island, New York, standing by and listening. KK4, go again? Kilo 4, radio, question mark. What am I missing? Negative, I'm not hearing you. I'm sorry about that. KB2UKA, QRZ. Kilowatt 7, Hotel United Juliet, QSL. Negative. Try again. Negative. KB2UKA, QRZ. CQ, KB2UKA, CQ20, Kilowatt Bravo 2 Uniform Kilowatt America, CQ 20 meters, Long Island, New York, standing by and listening. Got it. Gotcha. Kilowatt number 7, Echo Lima Juliet, Eric. Good afternoon. I've got you about a 3x7 into Long Island, New York. My name is Doug, Delta Oscar Uniform Golf, QSL. Okay, Roger, copy that 5x9. You're actually a 3x6, but I'm hearing you. I'm making it out, brother. I'm on a Sunsdr2 DX. I'm running about 1200 watts into a 43-foot ground-mounted vertical with 125 ground radials. QSL? All right, Roger, Eric, I really appreciate the support. If you put headphones on, you're making the trip. You'll be able to hear yourself. It's light, though, but really cool. Thank you so much, and I'm glad we made contact, man. That's awesome. Kilo 7, Echo Lima Juliet, KB2UKA, 73. Awesome, man. Take care. KB2UKA, QRZ.
This is Katie. What you did?
Go ahead, station. Try again. Sounds like something's going on with your transceiver. Try again.
This is Katie. 4 Kilo Golf 4 Tango Golf Romeo.
Is that Kilo Golf 4 or Kilo Bravo 4?
Kilo Delta 4.
Okay, Kilo Delta 4, Tango Golf Romeo. McConnell Amateur Radio Club, QSL?
QSL.
All right, awesome. You're sounding great. My name is Doug, Delta Oscar Uniform Golf. Long Island, New York. I'm about 50 miles east of New York City. I'll give you a signal report next transmission. What's your name? Over.
Isaac.
All right, Isaac, you're about a 5x6. 5x6 into Long Island, New York. Sounding good. It's a snowy day up here. It's been snowing all day long. But it was 65 degrees a couple of days ago, so none of it's sticking. It's just all slush out there. I bet you're having beautiful weather in Georgia. Over?
Yes, you're 5'9" in the loading zone.
All right, cool. Are you a school club?
Yes.
Awesome. What grade are you in? Over?
I'm in 6th grade.
Ah, very cool. If my daughter was down here, she's going into 4th grade. She loves getting on the radio. My son's going into 3rd grade. He's not into it so much. but my daughter keeps begging me to get her the book. I think she wants to take the tests this summer. Over? It's really fun. I'm 41 years old. I got licensed right, or I guess a little bit after you will be getting licensed. I was 13, and then in my mid-20s, I got the general license, And then I took, around 30 years old, I took 7 years off from the hobby. And I came back to it again in July of 2020. And it's a great hobby. If you enjoy it, there's so much you can do. I just like talking to people, but there's so many other ways to operate the radio. Over.
Yes. Did you go back in 2020 since the lockdown and you kind of just wanted to keep talking to people?
Well, I was never really home. I own a business, so I wasn't really locked in the house, but my kids were home, and we were playing a lot of computer games and doing all that stuff. And I said, you know what? I'm going to set up an amateur radio station again, and I wanted to see if my children would get a kick out of it. And that's what got me back into it. And I've got a treat for you, Isaac. If you put my call sign, which is Kilo Bravo 2, Uniform Kilowatt Alpha, KB2UKA, if you put that call sign into YouTube, I am live streaming on YouTube. We are, right now we're about 21 minutes, 30 seconds into the video. So if you watch it later, I would fast forward the video, I don't know, maybe to 17 minutes, and you'll find our QSO, and you'll be able to hear and see your signal report right on the YouTube stream. Over.
That's great. I just searched for it and it says, I checked your call sign and it's actually recommending when it says YouTube.
Yep. That'll bring you to the page. I am not on QRZ, so if you put my call sign into QRZ.com, you won't find me. But I'm on hamqth.com, callbook.net, and obviously the FCC database. But really, really nice talking to you, Isaac. I hope you enjoy the YouTube stream. I do this usually a few times a week, the live stream. And good luck on the rest of your school year. And good luck on what I assume is the technician, but maybe you're going right for the general exam too. Who knows? But 73, my friend, nice to make your acquaintance for the first time here. Kilo Delta 4 Tango Golf Radio from KB2UKA. Take care.
UKA 73 Doug.
Awesome, man. Awesome. Enjoy it. Have fun with it. And yeah, you're going to love it. Take care, Isaac. Okay, this is KB2UKA, Long Island, QRZ. Kilo X-Ray 4, Tango Delta, James, QSL. All right, Jim, Roger. You're my second Georgia station in a row, and I'm not hearing Georgia that well. I'm thinking 20 meters is long right now, because normally you guys would be like 10, 15 over at least. I'm 50 miles east of New York City. I'm on a Sunsdr2 DX. I'm running a little over 1,200 watts with a Mercury III amplifier. And the antenna is a 43-foot ground-mounted vertical with 125 65-foot ground radials. Over.
Yeah, roger that. Well, I'm running about 5 watts.
What was the wattage? Over. I'm losing you. I thought I heard you say 5 watts.
About 5 to 10 watts.
Oh, all right. Well, then you're doing a fine job. And maybe 20 meters isn't that long. Yeah, so for 5 watts, I'm hearing you just fine, brother. I appreciate you stopping by. If you want to check out this contact, if you were listening to me with the last station, just put my call sign into YouTube, KB2UKA. And I don't know, I'll give you the timestamp. We're 25 and a half minutes into the video right now. There's a whole lot of videos on that YouTube page. You'll find the one with today's date. So 73, my friend, Kilo X-Ray 4 Tango Delta, KB2UKA. Take care. All right, KB2UKA, QRZ.
November 9, India Hotel Charlie.
Nice signal. November 9, India Hotel Charlie. Jeff, Wisconsin. My name is Doug, Delta Oscar Uniform Golf. 50 miles east of New York City. About a half a mile from the Long Island Sound. I'm on the North Shore. I'm guessing you're 5'9", maybe 5'9 plus. I'll make that official in the next transmission. How copy? Over?
Roger, roger. As you know, name here is Jeff. Juliet Echo Foxtrot. Foxtrot QTH is Muskego, Wisconsin, but no one knows where that is, so just think Milwaukee. Suburb of Milwaukee. And heard you describing your very interesting setup, a whole bunch of radios and a very tall vertical and a lot of power. Your signal is S9 plus a couple bars here in Wisconsin, so it's sounding really good. Thought I'd give you a shout out and see how your setup is going there.
All right, great, awesome. Well, you're a solid 5'7", but you sound a heck of a lot louder than that. So good signal. Yeah, so it's a 43-foot, basically telescoping aluminum. And I've got all those radials underneath it, and there's a legal limit remote tuner right at the feed point. And like I said, the transceiver is a Sunsdr2 DX. I'm running their latest software. I'm in the testing group for the software, so I get the releases a little bit earlier than they come out to the public. But this one is now public. It's version 3, 0.12.1. And then the whole station here runs on an i9 iMac. And I process all of my audio virtually. So my microphone, which is an SE Electronics Dynacaster, plugs into a Focusrite USB audio interface. I basically have a virtual studio rack. So I process everything in Logic Pro, just like you would do if you're recording music. And I run about 9 different plugins. This is my narrower bandwidth. I'm only about 3K here. And there is no physical microphone connection to the transceiver at all. It's all virtual. Over?
Oh, roger, roger. Kind of sounds like you have this is not the best way to describe it, but a poor man's version of the Flex radio. That Flex radio is pretty much an SDR on steroids with a whole bunch of extra fun features. And so you've built it kind of using a bunch of different methods. I just recently switched over to they call it a Studio V3, which is a tube preamplifier with a Shure 58 microphone, XLR plugged into that, coming into my ICOM 7300. And so I've been kind of tweaking my audio as well with this setup. So very, very interesting setup. So why did you go that route, just versus just a straight transceiver or anything like that?
Well, first of all, the ICOM, the 7300 sounding great. I have a Studio V3 here in the shack. I used to run all analog gear. I used to have a 7-component studio rack sitting here on the desk. The radio I'm running is a transceiver. It's obviously it's the Sunsdr2 DX. It's made by Expert Electronics. It blows any flex out of the water. Very, very similar to an Apache Lab Anon. The only thing that it's missing that the Apache has is pure signal and diversity reception, but we should be getting we should be getting pure signal by the end of the year, which is going to take place with a firmware update. The SDR software that Flex runs is called Smart SDR. The SDR software that this radio runs is called Expert SDR. And I could do all the audio processing right in the SDR software if I wanted to. But I'm a EESDRv3 voodoo guy. And I'll give you a little example right here. Hold on, let's see. Let's change the bandwidth. Let's go here. Hold on. Okay, so now I'm 4K wide, which you can't hear me 4K wide on the 7300, but you're going to hear the audio change in about 2 seconds here. Hold on. Okay, so now I just changed my audio. This is my 4K bassy voodoo profile. Over.
Roger. So I increased my bandwidth to 3.6, which the 7300 allows me to do. And yeah, you can definitely hear that. I noticed that's what the guys were. Someone was telling me on like the Flex radios, you can pump up your bandwidth to like 4K and beyond, which really is not a good neighbor for anybody around us, but it's interesting for experimenting with. So yeah, so that's kind of interesting. I like that. So your impression is you think this is the one up the Flex, because the way I look at the Flex is, it's an SDR radio with a computer behind it, which gives you a lot of flexibility to do whatever you want. I'll have to look this one up and check this out. I just got this one, the 7300, a little while ago. And so I've been having lots of fun with it. I'm just running an end-fed dipole, got it up about 30 feet, and so it seems to do pretty good for me for what I have here. No amplifier yet. That's that might be a far distance off unless I find someone or find something interesting along the way. So, but yeah, your audio. As far as your audio, it's very quiet. All you hear is your voice, which is good. There is no background noise. It's very not necessarily flat, but your bass is there. Everything is right there. It's like from the lowest to highs are right there, which is good.
I appreciate it, and I think I just went back to 3K. Well, Jeff, if you want to see what the sun looks like, or more importantly, how it operates, and if you want to hear yourself, I don't know how long you've been listening, if you put my call sign KB2UKA into YouTube, I'm live streaming right now. And you'll be able to watch it back whenever you want. You don't have to watch it live. It'll save to YouTube when I shut the stream down. And we're about 33 minutes, 50 seconds into the video right now. And what you'll see up on the screen there is the SDR software that's operating the radio. And then I think, I'll do it right now. When I switched the audio profiles, I went into Logic Pro. And I'm just popping up for you all the plugins. Hold on 1 second that I'm running. And yeah, that's why I'm 3K wide now, but a bunch of us, especially on 40 and 80 meters, go to quiet sections of the band, and we love experimenting with the wideband audio. So I really, really appreciate you giving me a shout here. I'm going to go QRT and go play with the kids for a little bit. But I hope you enjoyed the YouTube channel, and if you like it, please subscribe. You'll get notified whenever I go live, and you could stop by and say hello again. November 9er, India Hotel Charlie, Jeff in Muskego, Wisconsin, right near Milwaukee, from KB2UKA 73.
Well, thanks for the contact here. This has been interesting. I talked to someone on two days ago. They were doing a live stream as well on 40 meters. So I don't have his call handy here. And so by the time I got to him, 40 meters shut down, and I was an S8 into him, and he was a 5x5 by me. And so we didn't last very long. But I really want to check out the audio on this because it sounds like I have a lot better conditions now to check out the audio on your YouTube channel. So I'll definitely do that. So let me confirm on your call sign here, KD2 or KB2UKA, November 9, India Hotel Charlie.
It's Kilo Bravo, so KB2UKA. You won't find me on QRZ. I had myself removed. I don't support QRZ, but you can find me obviously in the FCC database, hamqth.com, callbook.net, but I have a profile on hamqth.com. So I'll say 73 to you, Jeff. Hope you have a beautiful rest of the week, and I'm going to be clear on your final. November 9, IHC, Kilo Bravo 2, Uniform Kilowatt Alpha.
Roger, we got it this time. I thought it was KB. Sounds really good. I'm always fascinated with kind of tweaking things just like you are, so maybe we should meet up later on down the log and try this again. I want to experiment with some of the different tonal qualities of this Studio V3, such as going from the vocal setting into the OPI section of it, which I hear can add some more warmth and change your voice a little bit. So we'll have to experiment with that. I'll listen to the YouTube video later on and see how that sounds. So I'll catch you later. KB2UKA, November 9, India Hotel Charlie, Wisconsin. 73.
All right, take care there. This is Kilo Bravo 2 UKA going QRT 73. All right, guys. Hope you have a great evening. Hey, Ben. Hey, Jim. I noticed the difference when you went to 4K. Yep, was set to 3.6. Had to put it back down to 3K because station speak expanded to 7. Okay. Yep. Yeah, well, yeah, that's why I normally call CQ in just 3K. There's no point in being 4K wide if the guy hearing you can't listen 4K wide. But I hope you guys have a great night. Take care. And, Frank. What's up, Frank? How you doing, brother? SunSdr is pretty good. I agree. It's getting better and better with each software update. All right, guys. Take care. 73.